From Syria in Germany claims he spotted a man with ties to the Islamists living there. The former Islamic State hostage recognised a pro-ISIL soldier who he says stood guard at their town when it was under the control of the terrorists. Peter Oliver has more.
The last time I was here in Germany's Saarland region on the border with France was to meet a group of Syrian Christians who'd been freed after being held hostage by Islamic State.
There were times we prayed that they would just shoot us if it came to that. We prayed that they would not behead us.
But now a stark reminder of their time in captivity has appeared here in Germany. Those held hostage say that a man with ties to ISIL is living in the same city. One agreed to speak with me on the condition his identity was kept secret. How can you be sure that the man you identified is the person you think he is?
He stopped me several times at the checkpoint near our village. We were even able to find him on Facebook. I go to the web page and there's this guy again. I'm convinced that this is the same person I knew in Syria.
So when you first saw him, what was your immediate reaction?
I was very scared that this terrorist is in a democratic state like Germany just living here. We feel very insecure now. Some of our Assyrian community want to leave this place, as this was not the first case, but we don't know where to run.
Assyrian community leaders say that once they were convinced, they went straight to the police.
Police have taken this very seriously, but we worry that the law cannot back this up with a strong case. They have to wait until this person does something criminal here. But those people were killers in Syria and fly the ISIS flag here even. Such people should have no place in Germany.
Police confirmed that an investigation is underway in this case, but that at the current time, no charges relating to terrorism or any other crime have been brought, which is why we aren't naming or showing any images of the individual being investigated. Last February, Islamic State kidnapped around 250 Assyrian Christians and were demanding ransoms of $100,000 per person. Some have been released, but many remain in captivity.
ISIS came to our village. They devastated our fields, burnt our churches, tore apart our lives. They kidnapped us, murdered us. We have an unbearable feeling of loss.
There's also the fear that ISIL and other jihadist groups are looking to exploit the refugee crisis to enter Europe.
When I was a hostage, I overheard a conversation between my captors. They were saying that the West will belong to us, and we will conquer it through Islamization. One of those that held me was a German who had converted to radical Islam. He was part of this conversation.
Well, as this investigation continues and with refugees still arriving in Europe, more questions are being asked about just who is coming. From Saarland in Germany for RT, I'm Peter Oliver.